invited guests. First, let me appreciate God Almighty for today, for making it possible for us all to be seated this way and to speak to each other as youth. Having said this, listening to everyone who has made comment here today and with some very reasonable suggestions, I want to appreciate all of you. That tells that we are all ready for that renewed hope we are all looking up to as a nation. Regarding the reform tax bill, as legislature, a lot has been said by the representative of our dear speaker, the people's speaker of the 10th Assembly, who so much believe in the growth and development of this country and the well-being of us, even the youth. That's why you can see this wonderful committee being created and headed by our wonderful chairman, Alao Kala. The president, I must commend his effort for this bill, a timely one. Why do I say this? It is time for us to make that sacrifice that is required of us as people to build our nation. The floor of the House, I said one thing regarding this bill. I just give it a tag. It is a bill of eat as you produce. In other words, we should go back to work. Like from the north, where I am from, you know, some of these issues were raised and people were talking in one of our meetings. And I said to them, I said, this bill is saying, let's go back to work. And I asked them a question. Where is our groundnut pyramid that we all contribute to kill? Where is our arm production company that was cited in Kaduna that we all contributed and killed? Where is our textile industry? Where is our Peugeot company? And then you go to the other side. Where is our cocoa? All these, we contribute to kill them because we all wait for this thing to come from Abuja and then we sit down to share it. So it is time for us to make sacrifice. Some of the BIGs or the VIPs or the big men, as we call them, of course, this bill is targeting them more and they are crying from pillar to post. But I say it is time for us all to contribute to make this country grow. We keep referring to advanced country, advanced country. When are we going to be advanced? It is only us that can make our country advanced. When was the last time we had a satellite launch? It was during the former president, Olusegun Obasanjo. That gave us this communication, whatever we have today. Then the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have come up and said, look, let's develop our country by taxing ourselves and get the necessary upgrade that we need to upgrade as a people. And then I hear some people weeping sentiment of either from one ethnicity or from one region or the other. It is not allowed anymore. Let us as a youth put this behind us. There's something some of us have recommended I so much cherish today. Implementation. Implementation. When I hear you say this, it gladdens my heart. This is work that you have given to all of us seated here as youth, because it's our constitutional right to ensure in our oversight that these things are well implemented, that you are not just taxed and then someone siphon it to himself, but it is being utilized for all of us to benefit, so that we can stop traveling. Oh, we want to go for medical checkup. Oh, we want to go to social place. This is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying, let us put an end to by having what is needed. Having said this, like I always pray to the president, I said, now that we are going to face this reality, let me tell you, some of you are talking. This tax, the sacrifice I'm talking about, don't think that it's going to be merriment. It's not merriment. We are going to feel the heat, but we will ensure that what we are giving out is used well, so that tomorrow we will all enjoy it. That is all that we are all looking at. And then we are saying to Mr. President, he has tried in terms of security, and we are saying, help us, especially us in the north, put an end to the insecurity so that we can go back to farm. Yes, yes. By the time you are coming for us to give you food, we will charge you. Thank God for my brother who said he went to eat, and then this is happening. So, as youth, it is time for us to, put ourselves together and put every sentiment aside and let us face the reality and then make Nigeria work. Finally, the tax-free zone. I've heard so many people talked about it. It's a place of concern, but the concern I have is to make some specific. Because what President is trying to do, or the team is trying to do, is to block every loopholes where Nigerians try to dodge tax. If you watch very well, there is another place where you see some pages of inheritance that has to do with inheritance. There are so many people who put their company under inheritance to dodge what? Tax. And then killing the country economy. So all these places, are places we need to make specific in the tax reform bill as we are going into the next work on it at the floor of the House, to see that we direct this thing very well, that people that are supposed to pay tax pay their tax. This is what we are out to do. And thank God for your submission. We will take all of them. As we all make sacrifice, Nigeria shall be great. Let me round up by saying thank you all once again for this great job. And the coordinator, thank you so much for doing this wonderful job. And my own chairman, God will bless you.
Agada TV, projecting into the culture.